Tom Richards, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
That's good. Hey, everyone. This is Craig Durr, Chief Analyst and founder of the Collab Collective, and we are here live at InfoComm. And I want to introduce my good friend, Tom. How's it going so far?
It's going really well. We're having a really fun session.
Tom and I had a chance to work on a panel today, and where we were talking about actually AI in the conference rooms and beyond in the office space. It was a pretty good draw we had, right?
Super.
We had a good audience. But you, at that point in time, you promised me something else. You were telling me that Cisco is bringing some new products to market, some new announcements, and I want you to walk me through it.
Yeah, and I the first thing we're going to look at, and actually all the things we're going to look at, it's all about scale.
Okay.
So let's go talk about how we're getting into every room and and bringing AI to every space.
And I know this gentleman's the first one. Morton, how you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you again. Morton, help me with the last name again. Gundrik. I swear my Norwegian's going to get better. I promise you, I am trying. But you actually are the person that's bringing to market this new and more in-depth relationship with Zoom, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're a huge team that's been bringing this to market.
Okay.
Us and Zoom together, right? And it's not launched yet. It's going to be ready by the end of this year.
Right.
But yeah, we're super excited to bring full-featured Zoom meetings to Cisco rooms.
Now, you guys just announced this today, so tell me more what that means, because you already are doing some work with Zoom, but what do you mean by full-featured?
So, I mean, all our devices have always, the most important thing that we do is to make sure that they have the best possible experience for all meeting platforms. So we've done a lot of work with Microsoft, Zoom, and Google over the years, in addition to what we do with the WebEx platform. But what we now have announced today is a big leap forward in basically bringing the full-featured Zoom meeting experience that you get on any Zoom room to a Cisco room device. So that means that from basically this home screen, you can just seamlessly, with a single button to push, join a Zoom meeting, and that's the best possible Zoom meeting experience that you get from any device.
So let me do this the other way. So the current experience you have right now is probably the equivalent of their conference room connecting experience, right?
Yes.
So I go off, it's probably a little bit more of a SIP-based experience in some ways. Yeah. And that way it's not as feature rich. But what you're talking about is from your native room OS experience, I touch a button and I'm going to be in a Zoom call like this.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a full featured Zoom experience as well too. That's fantastic.
100%. And I mean, then the great thing about this is that this will continue to evolve as well, right? So as Zoom releases new features to Zoom Rooms, those will also come to the Cisco Room experience in the Zoom meetings on your Cisco Room devices.
And then when I exit that call, I am back to Room OS and all the full featured riches.
So you can do back-to-back full featured Zoom meetings, WebEx meetings. You have CVI for Teams and you have WebRTC for Google.
And the best part I love is I still get all that great audio and video AI that you guys built. That's the winner, right? Yeah. That's the one that's right. Huh? So everything that you guys have done, market leading around your video analytics, what you're doing with your audio and acoustic improvements, ones that now being brought to that Zoom experience, right?
Scale manageability.
That's right.
AI-based features, all of this stuff, and bringing the best AI capabilities now on Zoom with the AI capabilities of the device.
So everything from Control Hub, all that scalability is fantastic. It's a pretty powerful story. So when is this going to be ready in market?
So we're targeting beta for September this year.
Wow.
And it will be GA by the end of this calendar year.
I want to be on that beta. How about that? Can I do that for you?
Sure. Good. We'll make that happen.
Morton, it's great meeting you. But Tom, this isn't all. There's some more you want to show me.
Yeah, there's more that I want to show you. So along the lines of what we said about bringing all of that capabilities of the room OS and the hardware that we develop, the intelligence we develop in those rooms into every meeting, let's go and see the latest technology.
All right, come on, people. Follow us over here. All right, Tom, what do you got here now?
Okay, so next on the menu is the latest innovations around AV over IP.
Oh, fantastic.
And so I think previously, seating microphones introduced one of the first steps down our AV over IP strategy.
Right.
The next thing Jan is going to talk about is what we're doing in the video side of that environment.
Jan, how are you doing?
Doing great.
That's great to hear from. I hear you're the person talking about bringing video over IP to market. Tell me what you're doing there.
That is right. So what we have been doing now is we brought out the brand new PTZ Zoom camera. You can see it right here behind me. There's one here, there's one over there, and there's also one in the ceiling.
Okay, fantastic. So what we're talking about right now is taking video content, bringing it over IP back to the main platform, but at the same time, you're doing the same thing over audio over IP, connecting all this, and then you get to leverage this within the cinematic meeting experience, right?
That's right. And this is where the eyes, ears, and brain come together.
Oh, that's right. I love that phrase.
This is our AI metaphor, right?
Okay.
Where the camera signal, the audio signal from the microphone they're all coming in and feeding into the codec, building the collective intelligence of the room.
Got it. So tell me about a use case. Where might I be able to use this where I want to have so many different cameras pointing different ways right now?
This is really nice for a boardroom. It's nice for a horseshoe room. Okay. Any room where you want the best possible image capture of people.
Fantastic. Yeah. Now, with all this taking place right now, that's a lot of information going on, but this is all still visible within Control Hub. So I get to see all these devices, manage all these devices. I have that same level of IT, context and sophistication available to me, right?
Yeah.
It's a strong story. Yeah, there's a fundamental part to this that I think is simplification.
Yeah.
So this room environment, you've got a lot of pieces here. You've got 3 pan-tilt zoom cameras. Right. You've got a quad cam behind me.
I know.
You've got a ceiling mic Pro. The simplicity of the architecture that sits behind this. Yeah. We have no wiring closet. We have no rack mounts. It's all in this room together and all visible through one single pane of glass for management.
And these devices, PoE
power.
Thank you. I forgive me for that one. PoE power. We're talking about a really simplification as well in terms of the wiring and the setup as well too, right?
Exactly right.
It's a powerful story. I like it. Okay.
And then Jon, I think the deployment simplicity is a really important one to talk about.
That's a big deal. Yeah, that's a really big deal. No, I think before we used to run different cables to the cameras, and when they are high up and in the back of the room, that's a bit of a nuisance. But now with power of Ethernet and AD over IP, it's a single Ethernet cable.
That's perfect.
Single click to enable the whole experience.
I love that. Well, this is a really powerful story. Jon, thank you so much for walking us through it. Tom, you're right. You have a lot to be proud here about. I appreciate it.
Yeah, super excited. And, the stuff that Jon and team and Morten and everybody's doing now, it's all about scale.
I just want to know one thing. Why do you get to be the face person when all these guys are doing all the hard work?
Yeah, good question.
I don't know.
Really good question. Yeah.
I know.
I'm the one that knows least.
That's fantastic. Hey, everyone, this is Craig Durr with the Collab Collective. We are here live at InfoComm 2025, bringing you these great new product introductions. Stay tuned for some more updates. Take care.